Good morning to the Wedding Industry Awards. Hi, my name is Sam and today I am going to show you the life of a beauty girl. It's snowing and it's cold, but come on, follow me. So I am based inside a hair salon called KH Hair in Ilkeston. I'm just walking there now. I'll show you once I get there. Here we are. This is me. My room is on the first floor along with the main hair salon. Good morning. So this is our waiting area and this is me. The life of a beauty girl. That's me. That's a bit better. Got my coat off now. So I have been in this room since 2018. It's very much home. And this is where I do all my going out makeup and all trials. This is me. I'm doing this in one take, so all the flaws and all, because I just want you to see the real daft me. So yes, all my trials are done here, all my going out glam, and then when it's time to pack up and go to somebody for their wedding day, this big beast comes with me, and that is my bridal kit. Really concentrate on, oh, and I made this in lockdown number 1. I made this, I'm very proud of it. Oh, and this, let me show you this. So this is my bridal trial book. So whenever a bride comes to see me, this is where everything gets written down. My next book for my brides, all ready to use. Right, I'll take this off while I'm in here alone. So I still do all makeup with my mask on. I think it's really important that I am showing my brides that I take them seriously, as well as their health and their mums and grandmas and elderly family. So always wear a mask when I'm working. Oh, I'm just having a seat. Let me grab my coffee before my client comes. So I'm all set up now, ready for the day. Let me show you my setup actually. So I'm all set up and ready to work. I use the Pampers fan as a backdrop at the moment, which a venue stylist has kindly lent me. And then for bridal trials, I work out of this, along with all my foundations and stuff. And then here, I have my glowing out glam makeup. Sit down and have a coffee before I start. So, I rent this room from KH. They are a franchise hairdressers, and I've been renting this room since December 2018. I initially went self-employed from working from my dining table at home after the birth of my second child, Esra. So I've been self-employed now. Is it coming up to 4 years, I guess, isn't it? Absolute madness. So I do a lot of going out glam makeup. I'm very close to Nottingham, so and Derby. So I do a lot of makeup for people going to Nottingham, going to Derby, and obviously going around my local town of Ilkeston. But over the last 2 years, I've definitely branched out more into the bridal market. Initially, a lot of those brides were my glam clients who were getting married, and then since this last year, since last October to now, I've done, counted it all up, 32 brides, plus another bride. I did her like bridal lessons and helped her create her bridal look, but she went and got married in Rhodes, so I didn't do her physical wedding day makeup, but I got her all prepped and ready for the day. I love my job. I spent a long time thinking about getting self-employed before I finally did it, and I'm quite an impulsive person, but when it came to Life of a Beauty Girl, I definitely bided my time until I thought it was right to go self-employed, which bizarrely enough was while having a small baby and breastfeeding and having another child. But that felt like the right time for me, and I think that I ran on adrenaline for the first year. I adore my clients. I care about every single one of them. I become very familiar with all my clients. This is a safe place for them, a safe space. What is spoken about in the chair stays in the chair, and by the time it is somebody's wedding day, I want them to feel mega comfy with me in their face on their wedding day, which I think always happens. And you know, even with this whole process of the Wedding Industry Awards, I've been very fortunate that I could go to every single bride and go, hey, how are you? Here's a link, I hope you don't mind voting for me, because, you know, I don't just see a bride and then never see them again. Majority of them, which is lovely, end up coming back for when they go to somebody else's wedding, or, you know, they just start getting their makeup done because I've kind of got a taste for it, and it's always lovely to catch up with them. I love helping my brides feel their most beautiful, and 100% it is a feeling. That is more important than anybody else's opinion. It's how they feel. And my mum always says that the eyes are the gateway to the soul. And you can tell straight away when a woman looks into the mirror after you've done her bridal makeup, her eyes speak 1,000 words. And I literally live for that feeling. It fulfills me more than I can actually express. And every single time that happens, I never tire from it. I always get that little butterflies in my stomach of excitement, and I adore my job. So I'm all set up ready for the day. One thing that's really important to me is that, especially for brides, that they get that luxurious feel, which is why I pride myself on all the brands that I use. I use a lot of Charlotte Tilbury, a lot of Hourglass, all the nice shiny stuff that a bride deserves. This is one of my absolute favourite palettes at the minute. All the stuff that a bride deserves. So today I am sitting and catching up on emails, text messages, WhatsApps, Instagram messages, Facebook messages, Google, websites, etc, 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 and just going through actually all the brides that I've worked with this year, and it's a couple of them, bless them, haven't been able to do it. They've given it a go a couple of times, but they are my more mature brides, and they keep saying that they've done it, but they haven't done it. But that's fine. It's been lovely to catch up with them anyway. I feel really blessed and really humbled actually that I could contact any of my brides this year with ease and with comfort and have a conversation and not feel awkward, and catch up with them. And as they've voted and I've seen it coming through, to see their new surnames, that's really quite exciting and quite nice. So the reason I do what I do, I adore my job. I went self-employed after having my second baby, and I was breastfeeding, and I already have another child as well, and it probably seemed like the most random and hardest time to go self-employed, but it actually, I guess I worked on adrenaline, and it kept me motivated, because it was my little moment away from being a mum, where I got to go and help a lot of other mums have that moment away from being a mum as well, for their special occasions, where they get to kind of just take a moment to think about themselves and feel their best and feel good about themselves. And I'm really lucky. I have a very, very diverse group of clients. I really am doing makeup lessons for 11, 12-year-old girls, but I'm also doing makeup for women in their 70s and 80s. I genuinely am, and obviously all the other ages in between. But I do think what drives me is to give women that moment to be themselves, like just them, not somebody's daughter, not somebody's mom, blah, 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 but they sit in my chair, or obviously I go to them if it's their wedding, and they just get to have that moment all to themselves, to switch off from the world and have a little bit of calm, and then look in the mirror and feel their best. It's just a really amazing feeling. It's like self-care, and I'm really, really happy to be part of that for them. It's the most fulfilling job, and I think it always will be. So I think that's everything that you kind of need to know. Thank you for letting me have this opportunity. I'm really happy to be part of this. In years previous, I don't think I would have felt like I was at a point where I could have applied for a Wedding Industry Award, because I did so much heavy glam. But over the last few years, my bridal market has really grown, and I'm really proud to look at my book right here and see that I have helped 32 beautiful women feel their best for their wedding day in the last year. And regardless, I am really, really happy with the year, despite COVID, despite lockdowns and things setting us back like that. I know that the women that I have worked with this year for their weddings have looked and felt amazing, and their Google reviews and reviews for this and overall feedback has been wonderful and really makes me feel valued, and I love my job. Take care and hopefully see you soon. Bye.